Hi, this is Gray. I'm the host of Chuck vs. the Podcast, which for the last 5 months straight has been voted the #1 television podcast at Podcast Alley, and lately has been ranked about number 20 out of over 60,000 podcasts worldwide. We focus on Chuck. That's got to tell you something, because if we're the #1 podcast and it's about Chuck, then there's got to be a lot of people who care about this show. As a matter of fact, we get emails from people in over 15 countries saying, we love the show. Just today, we received an email from the Maldives. We received emails from Australia, from South America, from Europe. All over the world, people care about this show. And the thing that we hear resoundingly from all the people who email in is that this is a show that people watch together. People watch it with their families. They like watching it with their families and bringing other people in to watch. And you know, it made me think of something. I studied film and television in university, and there was a time not so long ago that a family would huddle around a radio and listen to stories that were told. It was a family activity. And when black and white television came in, and even color television later on, it was a social activity. The first family in town that had the television was the house that everybody wanted to go to. And everybody would huddle around the television and watch. And then going on to the 60s, the 70s, and the 80s, I mean, just a string of amazing shows that I'm sure you'd remember. Gilligan's Island, and The Love Boat, and The A-Team, and so many that you would remember watching with your family. We had the wonderful world of Disney. We had ABC family specials. But lately, it seems in the last 20 years, people are doing things by themselves. They're playing video games by themselves. They come home, they go on the computer, they go on Facebook, they go on the internet, which in and of themselves are not bad things. But what we're seeing is that less and less people are going together in front of the television to watch a family show. As a matter of fact, there aren't as many family shows out there. And what people write into us over and over again is that Chuck is a show that people can watch with their families. You may have seen on YouTube, there's a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old trying to say, I'm the youngest fan, and yet people are telling us stories all the time of their 80-year-old grandfather who's watching the show and cares so deeply about it. And even if you're not in a family situation, people talk about how when they watch Chuck, they want to invite their friends over to come and see. And I'm convinced that the ratings don't necessarily count for everything, because this is a group of people who care so much about the show. What we've seen in the fan campaigns is that they'll respond to advertisers, they'll support the show in every single way they can. I believe that the Monday night time slot that it's been in has been a tough time slot. We've got Dancing with the Stars, we've got House, at the same time vying for the ratings. Of course it's not going to perform as well when against these juggernauts. Let's move it to Thursday night. Let's move it with a bunch of comedies. And I bet you we're going to see a huge increase in ratings. NBC is not dumb. They know this stuff. But I believe that this is a show that we all have to be vocal about, to say, you know, this is a message. We want to show that my family can see together. I want to show that I can feel proud to show to my friends. Out there's not a lot. I think Chuck fits that bill. So please save Chuck. And hey, if you have a chance, go to www.chuckpodcast.com. There's lots of interviews with the cast and creative team behind the show, where you'll hear their passion for the show and lots of tasty tidbits about Season 3. Enjoy.